Hi guys, welcome back. I have now been in my place for a couple of months now, but I realized I never actually did an empty apartment tour. So I guess this is it. So it's kind of a semi-furnished, sort of empty apartment tour just because I haven't gotten everything that I want yet, but I figured I might as well give you a tour anyway. Better late than never, right? So my apartment is, first of all, I love it. It's amazing because it is a loft style apartment, which means there's not really a separating wall between the bedroom area and the living room area. But when you walk in, we have the kitchen. I really just love how light everything is in here. And it's, you know, the ceiling's unfinished, which I also love. They're super high. And then you have the track lighting up here, which just gives like a little bit of light. But I mean, at nighttime, obviously, it's a lot brighter. So yeah, so here we have the kitchen. It's super light in here. I don't really have that much stuff in terms of like dining area and stuff, but I did finally decide on a dining set that I want to get, so I'm excited about that. Pretty much the same kind of color scheme that I'm going for is just really mostly just neutrals, so white, taupes, nudes, beige, but not too yellow, just because I have some accents of gold too. This is my mirror here in the living room. So I don't have a TV stand yet because I was deciding between a glass one or a white one, but I think I'm gonna finally go with white. And then this is my view. I really love it. It's even better at night. Just walk outside. So over here you have the ocean, well, the bay. And then just a view of the city. So even though I'm back in Miami, and honestly I think Miami's kind of small, especially after living in LA for a while, it still makes me feel like I'm in the city. I mean, obviously I am in the city. I'm in the downtown area of Miami, but I still get that big city kind of feel here, but then I'm also close to the beach. It's like 10 minutes away from here, which is awesome. So I get to live the best of both worlds. Yeah, so that's the view outside. Like I said, at nighttime, it's even better because everything just sparkles. I have a couch. This is my big old couch. I did not know it was that big when I got it. I was planning on doing a much more minimal style of furniture, but honestly, I love it because I actually got my couch before I got my bed. So it was nice to have something to sleep on. And I just went with gray just because I didn't want everything to be too white and too nuded out. I have a couple of my babies here. They still need little pots, but you know, still need some furniture. But of course I have already started to load up on the plants. This is another window, another view. This area is actually gonna be where I have my office studio set up. As you can see, I have this table top. So I have the tabletop, and basically I love it because it says love in different languages, which I thought was cool. I knew I wanted to stick with glass just because I want to keep things in the room that reflect back the light. I didn't want anything dark in here because I didn't want anything absorbing the light. So glass, but it's got a little more flair to it because it says love all over it in different languages, which I thought was super cool. But I don't have legs for the table yet. So I don't know if anyone else does this, where they take little decisions that they have to make and it's like you let it snowball until it's just this giant thing that you still have to do that's looming over you. That's me with the legs for this chair. That's me with the legs for this chair. I literally, at this point, know what kind of legs I want, but then every time I see something else, it distracts me. And then I go back and forth. I'm like, do I want to do gold? Do I want to do chrome just to keep it like more of a different kind of aesthetic that's not necessarily the golds and the neutrals and the beige. But I decided I'm going to do an adjustable height set of legs. That way, if I'm working and I'm working on music or whatever it is, I can sit and stand. I don't have to like get up and walk around. I can actively stand while I'm working, which is why I did that. I took all of my stuff out and it's on the floor, but I took it out because it was packed away and I felt like I wasn't using it because of that. So I at least took it out and started to get all my programs updated and everything like that. So that way, when I do get those legs for the table, it's gonna be ready to go. There's also this really cool closet here for me to be able to store all of my equipment. So once I get the table and I know exactly what's gonna be on that setup, I can organize this closet a little bit better. But that'll be great because it can keep my setup nice and minimal, but everything is close by and easily accessible. Over here, for this wall, so you can see it's just a mirror, but I'm gonna get a little gold console table like my place in LA. And it's gonna be cute. A couple plants, maybe a couple baskets underneath for my workout stuff. And that's what that's gonna be about. And this is my bed. Well, it's not a bed yet. It's just a mattress because I hadn't decided on a bed. But I finally made a decision, so I'm gonna be ordering my actual bed frame. But I have a night table, at the very least. Gonna get a second one of these for the other side. But I was playing around with the idea of just one night table and then getting a chest kind of smaller dresser kind of set up right there. But I'm excited with the bed that I finally picked. Again, it's one of those decisions that's really small and shouldn't have taken me this long to do, but with this apartment, I really didn't want to clutter it with a bunch of stuff I didn't want around. In the past, anytime I moved, I would honestly just buy a bunch of things just for utility, for the sake of having it. And then as I kind of decide on the aesthetic I really want, I end up giving away all that stuff or throwing it out and it just goes to waste. Just for me to land where I wanted to. But because I'm a clutter monster, I also get sentimental toward things that I have to throw away. So it takes me a really long time to do so, which is why I did not want to clutter the space. Bathroom. This is my bathroom. Again, it's lighter. Not really much going on in here yet. I kind of want to do more of a spa aesthetic, which is why I'm kind of doing like the wicker. Gonna get some eucalyptus to kind of hang around. And then the tub is really big. It's huge. It's like one of those big old, I don't know, big tub. It's me. Hi, I'm the resident of this apartment. And then, oh, by the way, there's no bath mats in here because they are actually somewhere that is arguably my favorite part of the apartment. I'm just gonna say that, but stick around so you can learn what that is. It probably should be this, but it's not. So this is what really won me over with the apartment. I mean, this literally checked off the last possible box because it had the open floor plan. It was very light. The view is incredible. Not just one view from one window, 2 views. Count them, 2 views. So this is my closet. Not a lot going on in here. There's still stuff in this box and I'm still waiting for some of my things to arrive. But there's so much space in here. This section is gonna be where all my workout stuff goes. So that'll be like there, and then I'm gonna get a shoe rack for all my sneakers. I'm thinking all of my casual stuff on the right side here, and then all of my business attire on the left side here. And I love having such a big closet to store all of these things. I don't have to randomly put things anywhere else. There's so much room in here, and it's so nice. I didn't want to clutter it up with stuff that I don't use anymore. So I actually gave away a lot of my clothes that I did bring with me, and I'm just excited to get some new stuff. And the last part, which like I said, was my favorite, and it's kind of silly. Well, actually, second to last. This storage closet, not my favorite, but again, lots of storage. I do generally cook a lot. Sadly, I haven't really made myself a meal since I've been here, but it'll be nice to have all of my lovely, beautifully curated, picked over so much time, cast iron stuff in here so that I'll have a nice place to organize it. But my favorite part, you're gonna die. It's the washer and dryer. It's a washer and dryer. This is where my bath mats are because I need to wash them. But guys, I know this doesn't seem like a big deal, but I haven't had a washer and dryer in my unit since I moved to LA 12 years ago. That's how long it's been. So the fact that I can just pop my clothes into my washer and dryer in my same unit is madness to me. I find myself finding things to wash just for the sake of washing stuff. It's a waste of water and electricity, so I'm not gonna do that anymore, but it's so nice to have it. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. That's my semi-furnished apartment tour. I'm really excited to just fill the space with a lot more things that I love, but I'm glad you guys could come and take a little tour with me. So I will talk to you guys later. If you guys have any resources or ideas on how I can fill the space but minimally, that would be really awesome.